Let's talk some more about friendship, unconditional love, and finding your real tribe. Because life has a way of exposing who's really in your corner. I learned this the hard way. If not for my mom, I would have practically been homeless a couple of years ago when shit hit the fan. When my ex-husband, in the middle of a bankruptcy I had limited knowledge about, and a divorce, initiated by me, by the way, all in good faith and real communication from me to save our legacy and what was best for us all, our family, rebuilding what could be saved under very extreme circumstances. Well, when my ex-husband suddenly decided to ghost his family in the middle of this, without any effort to help emotionally or financially, I was left to fend for myself and the life he left with a home and our 2 sons still in high school. I was down on my knees, mentally, emotionally, and physically 30 kilos heavier. When everything crumbled at the same time, my business, my marriage, my finances, my mom didn't hesitate. She didn't ask questions. She didn't make me feel like a failure. She showed up, stood by me, and reminded me of my worth. That is unconditional love. But the hardest lesson, realizing who wasn't there. People I'd celebrated, supported, encouraged, silent. People who once flooded my messages for advice, help, or a laugh, gone. The ones I thought would check in, didn't. And then the most magical thing happened. My newfound unicorn tribe arrived. Not just with hope you're okay texts, but real deep soul-saving support. I was connecting with people I hadn't even known that long, but somehow they showed up like we had been friends forever. They listened, they held space, they reminded me who I was when I forgot. Friendship and unconditional love. Who's really there? True friendship isn't about convenience. It's not just for the good times, the parties, the Instagram-worthy moments. It's about who stays when your life is messy, uncertain, and falling apart. Unconditional love in friendships means they check in, not because they have to, but because they truly care. They don't just love you when you're fun, happy, and thriving. They love you when you're struggling. They don't judge you for falling apart. They sit with you until you're ready to rebuild. They don't keep score. They don't expect something in return. Their love is given freely. It's knowing that even if you have nothing to offer in return, they still got you. But here's the hard part. Not everyone is built like that. The pain of realizing who isn't there? When life shakes you up, you'll start noticing who only comes around when they need something. Who goes silent when you're struggling? Who likes your highlight moments but disappears when you're hurting? And that realization hurts like hell. It's painful to feel forgotten by the people you thought cared. It's devastating to realize some friendships were transactional, not unconditional. It makes you question, was it real? Did I mean anything to them? But the answer is simple. Some people were meant for a chapter, not the whole book. And when you let them go, you make space for your real tribe.